Hi there. Hello. So I'm excited to come back and talk about the planner a little bit more. Nanine as when I spoke to Nanine at the beginning that I was interested in doing a planner for next year, and my ideas about it. Those ideas then developed into, well, what about let's have a full junk journal kit that matches the monthly spread, and what about doing, I love file folders and folios which are taller than journals, so I like a lot of portrait sheets. So I said, what about doing a planner kit, a full junk journal kit, a file folder kit, and then the freebies for the Patreon and for the Facebook group, all to be the same kind of kit, because me and Denise are going to be doing the planner kit. Rita Jensen has also jumped on board. Thank you so much, Rita. I love how enthusiastic you get. And yes, somebody needs to tie Denise down because she's going to explode with excitement. And what's great is we're all going to be using totally different books. Now, I'm using a planner which was kindly gifted to me from Anchor. The description link will be in the description. Denise is doing like a gardener's journal book, and it's got, a ring. I don't think it's called a ring, that curly binding down the side. So that's going to be really different. And Rita has said that she's going to do hers in an altered book, which I can't wait to see. So it's going to be great, and for me as well to watch and see how they're using it, because I don't think that I will stay in the planner. I spoke about that before, that I think it's going to get thick really quick, so I was probably going to move on to something with removable elastics and see how that goes. This is going to be a journey, I've never planned properly. I've always wrote lists, to-do lists. I've always had things to do in a week, but it's always been on my phone or scraps of paper. So this is the first time, it's actually in a book. And each month, the kits will be different, and Nanine's going to create like a full collection, because some of you might be watching and not want to be doing a planner, but you might absolutely love the kit. So I thought it would be a really exciting venture. So let's have a look at the full kit straight away. And she's called the collection Winter's Shadow, which I think's fabulous. So we've got the blues and a bit of an icy going on, but we've also got those birds and those florals, which I was surprised when we went into Cambridge that there was even roses growing. So there's still some plants around, and wherever you live, if you're in warmer countries, you're going to possibly be in full bloom. So I like that there's that little peep of botanicals that they're still around. You may have to search for them a bit more, and I feel that this kit shows that. So the first page, we've got these 6 tags. I love that Nanine has done them upside down, so we can cut them out and they can be flip up tags, which can be made into little notebooks and things like that. So I will cut those out and leave them together, and then I've got the possibility to use them in that way, or cut the top and use them singly. So we've got those. Don't think this lighting's great. That's probably a bit more of a truer. This one is the darkest of the lot. But yeah, I don't think the blue's coming up. But if you look in Nanine's shop, which I'll obviously link, you'll be able to see the blues a lot better. Again, she's kept them together, which is fabulous. I love these as notebooks. I know Denise uses them a lot as pockets, which I tend to forget to do that, and every time she says it or does it, I think, why don't I do that? But yeah, I will probably keep those together, and they'll probably end up as notebooks. So that's those. Again, lovely shades of blue, from a really, you know, like icy blue to this one, to this one, to then, you know, that's kind of the darkest that there is. Then we've got 4 journal cards. So there's just a little seam in between. So, you know, you could fold these up. They could be folding journal cards, or again, make them into little notebooks. I'm just thinking these would be perfect pocket size, and they would make great side tucks. So that's that one. Then we've got, love this page, we've got this big side pocket. I'm loving this keyhole. I think this is the 3rd kit now that Nanine's used that, and I really do like it. Love the backgrounds, and again, it's on here, I suppose, is it like a filigree, but it's actually a botanical, which is, you know, I love it. It's a great image. Then we've got 2 little pieces here, which are great for embellishments. And then we've got this beautiful tag there. She did one similar in the winter botanicals, totally different, but this same kind of with the background in. And yeah, it was my favourite out of the kit. So really love that. We've got a page with 4 pockets on here. Love the slanted ones. I've gone off straight ones a bit. I'll probably go off these and be asking if she can do normal ones, but yeah, I'm really into the slanted pockets. These 2 are a little bit smaller than those 2. So already we've got six pockets, have we? Yeah. And we've got 8 and 10, 14. We've got about 15 journal cards and tags, which is brilliant. Now we've got one of those tall coin envelopes. Love these. Love this image. And I'm really loving the music and the botanicals over the top. Yeah, it has really got that crisp winter feel about it. But like I say, the peep of the botanicals and that is lovely. I absolutely love this. And yeah, I think I might be saying to Nanine, can we have a spring kit with these florals in? They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm thinking I'm correct in saying that's the Christmas rose. And we've got some irises. Not sure what this flower is. I am familiar with it. I just can't think of the name. So we've got a lovely file folder there. I suppose you could use it as an envelope, couldn't you? You could put it together, glue there, and that could be your flap. Might try that, see how that fits. Then we've got a page of small embellishments. We've got some tiny little tickets there, which you could cut up if you wanted to make little embellishments, or you could keep them as they are. So yeah, let's look at these on the sledges. Oh, so that's lovely. Then here are the journal pages. So I've printed mine. Oh, I've printed all mine on manila card. I just prefer the look to it. And I think, you know, if you've not cut perfect and that, it's not so stark. I've done a mixture of 160 and 200. The embellishments are on 160, and things like the pockets and the tags I do on 200. So, and I've done these on 160 because these are going to be my journal pages, and I tend to put my embellishment, you know, my pockets and that on the kit pages, and then have the tea stain pages as, you know, writing pages. So like on this one, I'd probably have something, well, I suppose you could have a band across or something up here. This one, you know, look lovely with a pocket. So I've printed the same on the back. Mine's borderless, and when I popped them back in, instead of, because I thought, oh, I'll pop them back in, so all I'm having to do is cut that top strip off instead of losing a bit there and a bit there, and I'd put them in the wrong way. So I've actually inked around, well, I inked and did a bit of stamping around them. So when I cut that down, I'm not then going to cut that down because I don't want, you know, them to be that big. So I thought that was a pretty good idea. I'd not thought about that before. I've ordered some, the blue I've got is archival ink. It's the cornflower blue, so that's what I used on the back, and it's a lovely colour. I've just ordered a Stays On grey to go with this. I think that comes today or tomorrow. So they're the inks that I'm going to be using. So that's one page. This is another page. Got a peep of a flower here. Love this. Really like this. Then again, it's the same on the back, and I've inked that ready. This one, so definite good page for pockets and things. Again, same at the back. I'm liking that she's doing more plainer for the journal pages, because I think if they're over, it, you know, it does limit your options on where you're going to place pockets and things like that. So and I must say that to her, actually. I don't know if you know, because I know that Nini watches. Hello, Nini. That, you know, through watching and that, I think you know, she's developed that she's now more on the actual backgrounds, and there's such a lot going off that you don't need to have loads of pictures on there. You know, this, for me, I mean, you know, it might not be everybody, but for me, this is enough. I want to decorate this myself, and, you know, keep this bit here. And so yeah, I just think it gives you that option. Beautiful page. Yeah, your backgrounds are getting absolutely fabulous, Nini. And then this one again, I do really like this one. We've just got a cheeky bird there. So they're the actual journal pages. So what is they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 there. So if you was doing a 3 signature, you know, there's enough for two in each signature. I'm just going to do 1 signature ones, and I'm going to make 2 of them, so I will put 3 in each one. So that's that. And then these are some pages, you know, to make embellishments, do your collages with, make tags from, or, you know, you can use this as your center page. So yeah, love these. Lovely owl. So, and I've printed these on just 100 GSM, you know, coffee paper, and I've not copy paper, not coffee paper, and I've not printed on the back because these will be used for collage. If I want to make a pocket with any of these, then I'll just back it onto some card, but I'd prefer to do this part of the kit in just regular paper, and then it gives me that option, because I feel like I've got more scope. If I did it all in card, it'd be like, well, I've got nothing to do collage with. So I would prefer then to stick it on card if needed. Love this. Yeah, I think it's more that way. Yeah, I really like that. Then we've got a plain one. There's that away. And this. I don't know if you can see this. It's as if, you know, all the like paints coming up. I think you can just see it. But again, if you actually want to see the true colours, have a look at pictures in the shop. They are very true to how it looks. So that is the junk journal kit. As yet, she's busy making the file folder kit, but I will come back and show you that. So this is going to be available in the Facebook group. in January. So January the 1st, I will put this up. So we've got 2 fabulous frames. These can be used, you could actually put this on the front of an envelope. That could flip up. I love this piece. Yeah, I love the shape that she's done them this time. Or obviously you've got your little there, which could be, you know, so it hinges. But yeah, these are kind of a shape that you could actually put, probably not that one so much because it does look on its side. But this one, I think I'm going to do that on the front of an envelope. So anyway, you get these 2 pieces. These are really easy to cut out. I've done it on camera lots of times. I've got my small Tim Holtz scissors. I just poke them through, get a hole, cut to the top, cut to the bottom, cut to the sides, and then I just go round. They're not perfect. Ink, you know, it is a great thing. If you've got a, you know, die cut and that, you might be able to, you know, get a shape that does that. But I never, when I first got these kinds of pieces, I used to avoid cutting them out. But once I started doing it, you do slowly get better the more you do it. So that's that one, and 6 lovely tags. So thank you so much, Nanine, for treating us all and giving us a sample of this fabulous new kit. So we've got the beautiful snowdrops. Love it when they start peeping out. I don't know if they're something everybody gets, you know, around the world, but yeah, we get them. Beautiful. So that's the freebie, what's going to be on the Facebook group. I upload them onto Buy Me a Coffee because it's an easy place that stores them. You can go on there and you can see, you know, everything that I've ever downloaded on there, and they're really easy to download from there. So that is those, and then these are going to be the January Patreon. So this is a double tag, and she's created some little tiny pocket, little tiny tags. So you're going to be able to do a lot of playing with this. And then we've got some beautiful labels. I must say, she does some fabulous labels. Loving this blue. This can be also used as a pocket. I'm thinking probably one side a little notebook and then the other side a little pocket. Got a fabulous ruler. I'm loving every time she puts a ruler in, and I'm loving this because it's blue. And then we've got some more embellishments. So on the 1st of January, this will be uploaded onto Patreon. So everyone in Patreon can have that. So that's where we are with the kit. So I'm going to wait till the file folder one's finished, and then I'll sit and get everything cut all in one go. So I'm just going to put that in my file. So let's have a look at the planner. Okay, so I've changed my pens out because I'd got the black and the blue, and I'm writing in the blue, and I was doing some lines in there, and I'd picked the wrong pen up and done it with the black because to me they looked very similar. So I've put the green one in, and I thought that would be nice for, I don't know, highlighting things. So let's have a look. I've got a list of everything that I want to get done in it before we start in January. So I got this book plate, and oh, I forget who. Well, I don't forget who I got it from, but I forgot what a channel's name is. Her name's Charmaine. She did do a lot of junk journaling. I think she was like a Stampin' Up rep, and then she did a lot of junk journaling. I found her when she was doing Edith Holden, and it was a kit that she'd done. It just got, I think, 2 or 3 pages of book plates, and to be honest, it's one of those kits that's just sat on my computer. And I've always thought, oh, I wish I had a book plate. And I've got some. The times I've looked for those stamps that you can do it and thought, oh, I wish I had one. But yeah, I've got some. So I'm going to put that in there just because, oh, I just like the idea of it. So I'm just going to stick this down, and when it's dry, I'm going to put my name. Oh dear, I love that. And that's all I'm going to do to the front. I did and ah about pockets, but I've put some pockets in the back. I don't know if I showed them in the last one or not, so we'll have a quick look at them just in case I didn't. So that's that. Is that straight? You just, yeah, that's fine. So that's that. Yeah, I really like that. It makes me smile. So on here, I'm going to do a collage. I'm not doing it today. It'll probably be the next video, and I am going to put the stamp somewhere in it. I think I'm going to use some William Morris paper and use, you know, my favourite out of it. And, you know, totally indulge myself and, you know, use a piece. And I'll probably put a bird on there, and I don't know. We'll see, but I'm having a collage there. So these are the pages that I've been working on. There was 4 pages at the front. So I thought I'd break it up into 3 monthly sections. So we've got, you know, January, February, March here, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, which I'm kind of going to think of it as, even though this isn't particularly spring, this is where, you know, I'm going to start, you know, doing spring things. I'm thinking this summer, I'm thinking this autumn, and this winter. So that helps me kind of think like, oh, you know, fall's around the corner. When I get to July, right, I best start those videos, because obviously doing videos and making things and, you know, putting things in the Etsy store, we want to, you know, not be in front, but be current, you know, to what's going off and what other people are making and all the rest of it. So that will help me remember that. Oh, I still need to put those on. I'd run out of those, and I need to reprint them, the small ones. So then I broke it up into, you know, January, February, March. And then I've got 3 sections. One is the Facebook, one is the Patreon, and one is YouTube. And then for the Facebook, like in January, the challenge is going to be run by Justine, and she's doing finishing projects off. And the giveaway for that, I've put what the prize is, and the freebies we now know is the Winter's Whispers, and I've got that, and it's all sorted out. So I'm going to put Winter Whisper 2 page. Okay, so that's the Facebook. On Patreon next month, next year, I'm going to start doing a weekly exclusive video on there. I have put a post up in there, is there anything people want to see or what have you. So it'll, you know, just be a weekly half an hour video, which will just be on Patreon. I don't know if after a time, you know, I might do it a long series on there, but at the beginning of the year I'll just start off doing, you know, one-off projects. So I've not thought what I'm going to do. The giveaway in January is, again, pick your own prize. I've got 5 or 6 books. I do need to retake a photograph because obviously we had last month's, and that's been posted out to the winner, which is Jennifer. So I hope you've received your book, and she chose the Flower Fairies Gardener's Year. So so I know that that's pick your own. And the freebies, we've got the Winter Whisper, and that's a one page. So that's that. I've not really thought about that part yet. So each month is broken up into these subsections. Must remember to print some more tabs off. Print small labels. Yes, I'm not really, I've started making plans in my head about kind of videos and stuff that I'll be doing. So as soon as I've formulated a plan, sorry. Okay, oh, it started again. Honestly, it just stopped. So mine has been barking. I've had a thought about videos. So I know that in January I want to start off with the Tim Holtz. I've got lots of ephemera already made, so that's going to be a big thing. I don't know if it's going to carry on January, February at this point. And I've got 3 blue kits. I've got the one that I've just shown you from Nanine. I've got a lovely one from Lorna, and I've got another one from Nicola. Again, I forgot Nicola's shop. But obviously when I use the kit I will put it in the description. So that's going to be, you know, and if it then goes on to February, that's fine. If I finish the Tim Holtz, then I can, you know, add something else. Okay, I just had to look where Nicola was from because I felt awful. The paper cameo, I don't know how I couldn't remember that. I did a couple of beautiful, well, it was my first ever and only ring bound journals, and it was called Botanica and then Sepia Botanica, with these beautiful ladies, which I did for the front covers. Well, I've got her faded blue kit and her blue lace kit, which I'd printed off, well, I don't know, middle of the year. And then obviously my mum was poorly and, you know, it got put off. So I've got that printed out, and then I've got Faded Summer by Lorna at Tailor Made Journals, and I've got the Winter Whispers. So you're going to see lots of blue. I'm going to do one as a soft cover. I think I'm going to do an Amazon cover. I'll probably do Nanine's as the file folder. So there will be different projects, and the Tim Holtz is going to be lots of things. I'm thinking a ring bound journal. I have put up a poll in the Facebook group, and Alter File folder is actually winning, and I think ring bound journal is second. But obviously I've a lot of Tim Holtz ephemera already made, and I want to make more. So you know, Tim Holtz is probably going to be a running theme until about March, and probably the blue kits are too. But there'll be other things, you know, popped in here and there. Rachel from Roxy Creations did say that she wasn't going to do the 52 week again. I've still got Tina's mass makes. I think I got to number 40, but I kind of wanted to clear some of the ephemera that I've already got. You know, I put lots in the shop, but I still end up with lots because I've done a lot of challenges, which is a lot of mass making. And mass making is kind of the way I normally do create. Since being poorly and stuff, I have not been mass making, and to be honest, I've preferred it, whereas I used to always prefer mass make. But you know, we change and I might go back to mass make, so we'll see. So yeah, that's there. And February, I know that Denise is doing the Facebook challenge, and Denise's is going to be finding the forgotten. So that's going to be anything that you've got in your stash, what you've forgotten all about, and get it out and get it used. And I'm not sure what the giveaway is going to be. I've spoke to Nanine about what's February's kit planner kit going to be, and I think it's going to be more like a grungy. I've got like a grungy Tim Holtz kind of, not industrial, more a botanical grungy, because I think February's I think here in the UK, I think that's kind of one of the most desolate months, because through December we've got a lot of lights and things with the Christmas lights, so everything looks really cheery. Then in January, you know, you have flurries of snow and things, so it can be, you know, white for times. But February is normally very brown, and you're starting to see things come up. Obviously this plan, you know, is going to be mainly around botanicals and birds, because that's what you know, that's what I love, and that's what we see when we, you know, look out the window and walk around and things like that. And I think our moods are very, for me, my moods are very reflected on, you know, what I see out the window and things. And yeah, and I love all the stages. I do love the brown, because I still feel very cozy. For me, those times of year, get your big jumper on, get your boots on, get your scarf on. I mean, we're lucky we don't get, you know, it's not, we do get freezing temperatures, but it's normally overnight. And then, you know, March, all those pretty flowers are coming out. Anyway, gosh, I don't half waffle, don't I? So this is probably all I know for now. As I find bits out, you know, I've got my sections here and I can pencil them in. I know I'm doing the March one. Dee's waiting for her knee operation. If Dee is in hospital or recovering in February, then I will do Denise's and so forth. So yeah, that is that. Right, what else had I got on my list to show you today? Oh dear me, I've got a list. So that was that. So we're going to come back and collage that. I need to find what papers and stuff. So these monthly reflections I've just wrote in January, and the monthly reminder to myself is balance. Now, I started last year off with a word for the year, and it was balance, and I fail miserably. I've got a good balance of YouTube, Facebook, and Etsy. You know, I've got a great balance, but I've not got a great balance with social, outside, family. But I, you know, I've obviously had to put all my time and energy into you know, starting this off, because this is what I want to do. This is what I love doing. You know, I wanted to pack up work and make this my full-time job. And, you know, you can't just wish something and not put in the hard work. So my focus for the past couple of years has been head down, get on, because this is the ultimate goal. Well, you know, I don't think nobody's ever exactly where they want to be. There's always, you know, there's always more improvement, but I do feel now that I can start to, you know, have a little bit more me time, social time and family time. So I need to create that balance. How I'm going to do that, I'm not sure, but you know, I want to be mindful of that. So that's all I've done on there, because obviously, you know, we're not near January yet. Well, it's 2 weeks away. So yeah, I think that'll be, I'm looking forward to doing those. So at the beginning of each month, we will start off, you know, looking at the monthly reflections. Oh no, we need to do that at the end. I think we'd probably do it at the beginning and the end. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm not totally sure how this is going to work out. This is new, you know, new to me. So this is all stuff that we're going to do the next time. I've kind of got ready for doing, you know, the front page, what do you call them? Or the anchor pages, or planners have these certain terminology, don't they? What, you know, I've not got an idea, but I might have by the end of the year. So yeah, we're really excited about this. I think, you know, for me and Denise and Rita and anybody else who joins in, especially, I mean, you know, we're doing this more on, you know, not forgetting things with his YouTubes and his shops and stuff. This can be, you know, change for work, home. You know, if you go to lots of clubs or you're doing lots of challenges, and this can be done whatever, you know, life path that you happen to be on at this point in time. So even though we're probably going to do it around that, you know, you can change it up. If I get good at this and I find that it's really helpful, then I might totally have a work personal one. But yeah, I do think that this is going to be something that grows. So anybody who is new and who has thought, oh, I'd like to keep a planner, maybe this is a good time, and we can figure it out together, and we can talk about what's worked, what hasn't worked. And like I say, I think it'll be interesting watching us all do it in different books. So I think I've run out of steam. I think I've showed you the kit, I've showed you what I've done so far, and I've told you what I'm doing next. So I will see you next Sunday, hopefully. If you're joining in, do let me know. And I'd love to know what kind of book are you doing yours in. As you can see now, this is starting to chunk up already, so I may only be in this for 3 months, but we shall see. This is what I've done at the back. I still need to decorate this. So this pocket was already in, and I've got some of the things to do lists cut ready there, and some of the little journal cards, what I can put notes on and things. Then I made a paper bag pocket here. So this is a black bag underneath here, and in here I've cut down the papers that we got in the planner kit, and these are all in there. So that's that. So obviously, you know, at the beginning of the month I will do this for every kit and then take out what's left. And yeah, I'll then be able to use whatever's left in my junk journal. Obviously this isn't going to go back in because we're on camera. Yeah. So I'll do that after. I'm guessing this one's in the way. And then I stuck this envelope on the front, and this has got all the fussy cuts in there. So that's those. And in the box of what this planner came in, I've got all the labels and numbers and days and that, and headings in here. And then this just fits in there. And I can still get the lid on, so it's all, you know, together. I do really want to keep this, you know, in arm's length, so it's never very far away from me, so I can put things in. Thoughts that come in my head and that, I'm going to use those papers and journal cards and just paper clip things in, because, you know, there might not be an actual place to put them. I don't know, because I don't know what this next part is going to look like, because I'm not there yet. So that's that. Oh, thank you very much for joining me. Sorry it's been on off. If it's felt a bit disjointed, if I've been a bit giddy, I'm sorry. But yeah, really excited, and Nanian's really excited too. And I think, well, we're all hoping that it's nice that you know, there's going to be so many elements, which, you know, if for Rita, I think with her doing the altered book, she's probably going to need the kits to work alongside the planner kit, and things like that. So yeah, I think we're all just going to have to see how it goes. Right, I'm going. I've said bye about 50 times, haven't I? So I'll see you next Sunday. We'll get cracked on and get some more done. Hopefully by then the other kit will be ready, and I'll be able to give you a show of that, and we'll get on. So I shall see you. Well, I'll see you tomorrow if you're going to watch tomorrow's video. Bye for now. What is tomorrow? I think it's going to be Roxy's challenge, or it's going to be the altered envelope journal that I'm doing. Right, bye.